Yo, what's good, world? We back at you again, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boys, Power Play Podcast. On one half of the co-host, Mighty Boy the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And to the right of me or left of me, whichever way your screen showing, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy, one drop top, J Lock in here, man. What's happening, brother? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Highly blessed and favored. I'm thankful that the Lord woke us all up, family and friends,
Most deaf. Most
We
deaf.
highly blessed, man. Highly favored.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, we know we hit y'all with the introductory video to the Power Play Podcast. So this is technically episode 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So we
sir.
here. We finally here. You know what I'm saying? As we told y'all before. And we just thankful that to be here and to bring this to y'all. And we gonna dive right into some pressure because it's been a long week, man.
It's been
There's
a
been a
long
lot
week,
going
bro.
on, man. You know what I'm saying? NFL, NBA, WWE, you know what I'm saying?
You name it.
You name it. It's been a long week, man. So we're going to start with NFL, man. I want to get into some of this free agency, trade, debate and talking, man. There's been a lot going on, man, especially with the receivers in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
crazy.
a lot of depth out there, man. I'm gonna read off a list of receivers that's out there right now. And, man, you just tell me what you think off the list, man. We're going to go with Davante Adams, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks, Deontay Johnson, Tyler Lockett, DeAndre Hopkins. That's just a few of the receivers.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, bro? Talk about that talent. Talk about what that means to you with have them boys, that talent on free agency, bro.
It's crazy because, like, majority of them still good receivers. They still receivers that can be on any team right now. I really, especially with, Diggs. I know he coming off an injury, but he's not that old, and I still think he can help a team get to the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Adams only really had one bad year, and that's because he got traded to the Jets, and the Jets won really nothing. But if you look back at all his years and all his stats, man, been in the top 10. So I still think he's a great receiver to have on your roster. I like it. I mean, he's getting a little older, but I still think he can benefit being in the slot. Maybe not your 1 or 2 no more, but he can still be in the slot and help you get those first downs when you need the yardage. So
absolutely.
I look at him like a Wes Welker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you take him to the Eagles or you take him to a team that already got the 1 and 2 receiver, he's gonna fit right in. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just definitely crazy that list, man. Man, hopefully them boys find a home soon. And I know they're gonna benefit on somebody's team and help them get to the playoffs.
Definitely, brother. Man, listen, I look at that list and I see it should be no reason why teams in contention or teams that are, top of the league can't pick up one of these boys, man, and really make a push. I mean, you got a lot of talent out there, man. And I'm going to even honorable mention a few running backs because you got Aaron Jones, free agent. You got Najee Harris, a free agent. You got Javonte Williams from Denver, a free agent. You even got Nick Chubb, a free agent, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of teams in need of a lot of pieces, and it's a lot of free agency, moves out there that can be made, man. But one in particular, a guy that's still on a team, but has requested a trade. You know what I'm saying? One DK Metcalf, bro. How you feel about that? They asking for, before you answer, they asking for a first and a third round for him. So what team do you feel like, A, can give up a first and a third, and B, can really make a push with DK Metcalf?
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm the Ravens, I'm going after DK Metcalf. If I'm the 49ers, I just lost, a receiver, I'm going after DK Metcalf. Even somebody like the Chargers, I'm going after DK Metcalf because I don't really have that clear-cut number 1 receiver. I need somebody that's going to get me over that hump. We trying to compete with the Chiefs. We trying to compete with the Eagles. So I have to get me a top dog, and DK Metcalf is a top dog if he have a good quarterback. He's going to get you what you need. And then if you already got a running back like the Eagles, the Ravens, why not? Why not?
Sure.
The Chargers, they got 2 running backs. They know what they doing over there. They got the pieces. They need a top dog receiver. So if I'm the 49ers, the Ravens, Chargers, DK Metcalf, it's your dog. He's that guy.
I like that take, my boy. That's a steep asking price, though. That first and that third, you know what I'm saying? I mean, DK is still young. You got a lot of football left. But we have seen, you know what I'm saying, bruh is a little injury prone. Yeah. In these later years, these last couple of years, he's been injured, you know what I'm saying? And he's still been able to play, but it's been miss a game here, miss a game there. But the investment is crazy. I personally think DK, if I was Seattle, I would be pushing to re-sign DK, give him what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Because you already given up Geno Smith. Now you're looking to revamp your team. You know what I'm saying? You got the young bull over there. He been balling. Yeah. You're not bringing Tyler Lockett back, so you want to have a duo. You know what I'm saying? And I would think that DK Metcalf would be, you know, one of them ones. But
do he want to stay? Do he want to stay though?
It's looking like not because he asking for the trade.
I lost a quarterback. I lost one of my close friends at the receiver. Like, right. We look like we about to rebuild. So do I want to rebuild and get the money, or I'm trying to win championships?
Most definitely. So, and that play a factor in that. You know what I'm saying? Now me being me and me being biased, man. You know what I'm saying? To the power play world out there, you know, I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. You know what I'm saying? DK, you know, you can come holler at us.
Boy, try to get you.
Listen, I got a first, a third. Nigga, I'll throw you a fifth with it. You know what I'm saying? You come forward up. We got you, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, and that's from the heart, DK. 1,000. Get at me.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Get you in there.
Something just hit my phone. I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
Yeah.
Have you just seen the situation that was going on with Myles Garrett and the Browns? He asked for the trade. He requested the trade out. So this been going on for about a week. He asked for the trade, but the owner came out and said, "We not trading you." So he said he was gonna sit out if he don't get a trade because he want to win. He in the process he want to win. He tired of seeing all his peers win. Everybody came in the draft class. They had already won a Super Bowl, and he's still on the outside looking in. So he said he was about to sit out. But as of right now today, the Browns and Myles Garrett just agreed to a record contract extension. So he's staying put with the Browns. They gave him guaranteed money, $123 million contract.
Man, listen.
We made him the highest paid non-quarterback player in NFL history.
Most deaf. Listen, congratulations to that boy, man. Listen, that's how. Listen,
and that contract runs through 2030, so he's staying put for at least 5 more years.
You ain't going nowhere. The Browns basically told you, my brother, listen, we done lost quarterbacks.
Yeah.
We done lost running backs. We ain't losing you. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that old thing back. You know, we want what we got right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they went on ahead and put that diamond ring on him, walked it to the altar.
Wow.
We want you.
That's crazy. He wanted, pressure, man. He wanted out. He said he wanted to trade. He wanted to win, but obviously they must have assured him that they about to make some trades, probably some free agency, some deals.
Absolutely.
But he just signed the deal. He's staying put.
And you know what? That's a perfect way for you all as NFL players and just sports people in general to look at how to use your leverage, use your talent with the corporation, with the company, and with the team. Man, and stand for something. If you out there, you've been balling like how this man been balling. This man has truly been balling in his tenure there. So at the end of the day, he used that as his leverage. Listen, I ain't playing if I can't go to a contender. So either you either make it to where I can go to a contender, or guess what? Y'all got to pay me. One of the two.
Gotta pay me. If I'm gonna sit here and lose and go through all this, my pockets better get filled up. Like it's only right.
They gotta get filled up. They gotta get filled up. So I salute it. I salute it. Myles Garrett, my boy.
That was a good deal.
That's a good deal, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
Well,
look, so now I'm looking at got a Davante Adams release. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about that, because you got Davante Adams. He was with the Raiders. Okay, he doubled back and you know what I'm saying? Got traded to the Jets. He wanted to be with his boy, one Aaron Rodgers. That ain't really work out too well, man. To be honest, that shit was over there. That shit was trash. You know what I'm saying? So where does he go from here? Who benefits from picking up Davante Adams? What's a good landing spot for Davante Adams?
If I'm Davante, I didn't broke every record. I didn't pretty much done it all. I only got one championship, right? He only got one championship with, or did he not win the championship? I thought him and Aaron Rodgers won the championship, right?
No. They've never won it together. They've been to the NFC championship game.
Okay.
They never got over the hump. Yeah.
So I done it all in this game, broke records, just still ain't get over that hump and win the championship. I hate to see it. I'm going to the Chiefs. Looking at what they got, the best quarterback in the league, Travis Kelce almost out of there. He contemplating if he's going to retire, if he's going to stay. If he do stay, he's been on the decline for the past 2 years. So with their top guy being out to injury this year, he still need help. So they had a rookie, and they was leaning on that rookie.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, he did his thing, but it was times throughout the season he was inconsistent. But he kind of picked it up second half of the season, and definitely in the Super Bowl he did his thing. So I'm thinking going over to Ray Rice coming back, I can mentor the young fella, but I'm still getting my reps. The young fella, we're gonna make it a dominant. We're gonna be dominated because we can put him in the slot. We can let him move around, but they still gotta watch me. It's still gonna give Ray Rice some play time. He gonna go over there, do big numbers, because now he ain't the only one being double stick. They gotta worry about both of us. So when they double sticking him, I'm coming alive. When they focusing on both of us, we got the young fella in the slot coming alive. So I think I'm going to the Chiefs if I'm him. If not the Chiefs, the only other team that I see that he possibly can, also probably do good at is again for me, it's the 49ers, because you got the running back over there, you got another receiver over there, and I'm still be able to get my yardage and get my reps as well, because pretty much we looking around the league, all these teams are they strapped with receivers. You got Miami, you got the Bears, you got the Lions, you got the Vikings. So majority of these teams strapped. I'm trying to win now, so I can go to pretty much any team like the Patriots and all that, but they not in a position to win now. I want to win now, so I'm looking at 49ers. I'm looking at the Chargers. I still think the Chargers can, do damage if they have a clear-cut receiver. Their defense is top-notch. Maybe get them another running back, a top dog running back like Chubbs maybe, and then take Adams over there. I think they can do something crazy, but definitely the Chiefs are 49ers for me, for him.
Most definitely. Man, I like both of them teams for him. I think they would do good over there, especially the Chiefs with Xavier Worthy out there with the speed, and then they did re-sign Marcus Brown. So they have a lot of speed. They have a number one receiver, and then they have a number 1A receiver in Rice. So I like it. I would have to say, for me, I think the best situation for him probably be the Buffalo Bills, man.
Oh, I
like Buffalo. I like Buffalo for Davante Adams.
Yes.
Josh Allen had to do a lot on his own.
That's
you know what I'm saying? They got a solid running back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, you just need that one.
You need that one.
You got a lot of receivers, but you just need that one. And I think Davante will go over there and give him exactly what he needs.
I like that.
A player that's going to draw the double team, player that's going to stretch the field, a player that's going to make those tough catches when Josh Allen got to get out of there and throw it down the field. You got a Davante Adams with a large catch radius that'll be able to catch the ball and really secure the ball and bring that down. Another team that if I had to pick a secondary team, man, listen, I would tell them to go back to Green Bay. That's another team they're a solid team, good defense, good running back in Josh Jacobs. The quarterback, man, you know what I'm saying?
I was just about to ask you that. Can Jordan Love with Adams get them over the hump?
Jordan Love is a big play, all or nothing quarterback. On 2nd and 2, he's not going to throw the drag route. Dog going to throw the fly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's going for it all. So at the end of the day, he's going to make a lot of mistakes, but he also going to pay off in big ways too in games. And we've seen it with him. If you watch his play, he's up and down. He'll go half the season throwing, hella picks, and then he'll finish the season with throwing minimal picks. I think a Davante Adams receiver that gives him a solid target to go to with his route running, his catchability, I think that calmed him down a little bit. I think that takes him from having to say, you know what, I'm going downfield. I need it all to, you know what, let me look for Davante. Davante on that drag route, let me throw it Davante way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would help him become a better quarterback, having a receiver of his caliber. because for him to be in free agency right now is crazy. He's the top of the list. You know what I'm saying? And he's still a great receiver. Even though he's getting a little older, he still has one of the best releases in the game. He still got some of the best hands in the game. But it all comes down to him, and does he really want this? You know what I'm saying? But those are the two teams that I say.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, right? Because we just seen the trade with, Geno going to the Raiders, right?
Shout out to Geno.
He went to Las Vegas. So
bad with Pete Carroll out there.
So obviously we know they not thinking about taking a quarterback because Pete Carroll want his quarterback.
Right.
So we got Tennessee at number 1. We got the Browns at number 2. Do you think, because I don't know what the situation, because either or, I think the first 3 picks is going to be a quarterback. So you got Shador, and you also got the young fella from Miami. So do you think he need Davante Adams to go to the Browns? They just signed Myles Garrett back. They really don't got a clear-cut number 1 receiver, and they finna get possibly a franchise quarterback.
Right.
So do you think that would be a good fit for him? Or you think he still need to go to a team that's ready to contend now?
Yeah. So if I'm Davante Adams, man, I'm looking to contend now. And like I said, but we've seen Davante track record when he left Green Bay. I mean, granted, it was to play with Derek Carr. He definitely wasn't leaving to win no chip. It was definitely about the money. You know what I'm saying? And Green Bay would have paid him the right amount. He would have stayed in Green Bay. Yeah. So it depends on how he gonna play it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you playing it for the bread, then I mean, slide to one of them teams, them Tennessees, the Browns and stuff like that, because they're gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking to get a ring, if you're looking to solidify your career and get that chip, so that can put you and separate you and possibly get you one of them yellow jackets, then my brother, you might have to tighten down and go ahead and see about one of these contenders: Baltimore, San Francisco, Chiefs, like you said, Bills.
I like,
you know what
Bills.
I'm saying? Chargers, all them teams like that. Those would be the teams that I would be eyeing down in free agency if I was Davante Adams. You know what I'm saying? But it would give the Browns fan base something to rave about, man. Something to come to the games about. Cause right now, the Brown tickets probably about $10.
Yeah, it's probably about $10.
You know what I'm saying? You can get you a Sprite soda.
Yeah,
and that be gonna come with 2 tickets.
They giving out the tickets with the meals together, be a whole $35. You're gonna get a hot dog, like some chips, and then and gonna be 2 tickets. You know what I'm saying? So that be a Buddha right now. But listen, bro. That be a Buddha.
So we got another situation, another person that I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, as far as NFL go, that's in free agency right now. It may not be where he want to be based on what they did this year. I'm talking about one big play, Darius Slay. Former cornerback for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. And what's significant about this is that he's a great player. I think that the move was a financial move for the team. Based on the young corners that they have coming in, they probably felt, they could part ways with him and still be able to play at a high level. Yeah. But man, Slay ain't taking it easy over there, my bro.
I see.
Slay over there with a little pressure in his chest. He talking about Jalen Hurts ain't he lead and the team is this and the team is that. Man, how you feeling about that, man? Do we have to put big play Slay in the hater category right now?
Me, bro. I think so, bro. You gotta keep that same energy, bro. Cause you want to say it like this when you was on the team and you was raving and saying I will never play for Patrick Mahomes and my quarterback better. You gotta keep that same energy, bro. You can't just because they cut you now. Patrick Mahomes is an elite quarterback. Joe Burrow's an elite quarterback. Now right. you looking like a suspect person out here, bro. You gotta stand on that, bro. So you definitely on some player hating shit, bro. That's no go, bro. So my boy, the boys they called you. Your team they called you. They seen the player hating shit you doing. So it's a no for me, bro. Like you gotta keep that same energy, bro. Just because they cut you, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You at the end of your career. The young fellas, we coming up. Yeah, we would love to have but it's business at the end of the day. It's
straight
business.
Like that.
We don't have no control in the business, bro. If we did, we would keep everybody we want to keep on our team. We will go get everybody we want on our team. But at the end of the day, the folks make cut the checks. They want to cut ties. They feel like they can take your money and invest it in the young players, and go get a young player for half of the money that you asking for. It's part of business. You know that. But don't be sour, bro. Don't be one of those sour OGs, bro. We can't go out like that, bro. You gotta stand on business, bro. At the end of the day, they ain't had nothing to do with them young fellas. And you out here playing, hey, the man just won y'all championship. And that elite quarterback that you talking about, Patrick Mahomes, and he one of my favorite quarterbacks. That man went out there and outplayed Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Most definitely.
Your coach put a great game plan, and y'all was able to stop Patrick Mahomes. Them cornerbacks you talking about, them receivers you talking about, them boys did they motherfucking thing out there against Patrick Mahomes. So don't be sour, bro, because you was up there smiling. We seen you at the parade. We seen you after the game, and you was up there chasing big trophy, clapping it up with them boys. So don't go out like that, bro. So I would say, bro, you if I was you, I'd go, I'm my bad. I was just sour. I got cut. Keep it real. Ain't nothing wrong with, letting your wrongs, bro. But you going out wrong, bro. You got to stand on that. Keep that same energy.
Most definitely. And like I said, man, like I'm going to piggyback off of that. And I'm going to agree with you 100%. Big play slate. Come on, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you got to keep it G at all times, my boy.
All times.
You know for a fact you just went on a run with that team that was unprecedented and was one impressive run, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, they let you go or whatever the case may be, financial, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at that and say, okay, look at deep inside and say, okay, when I land on another team, how am I going to impact that team so that it doesn't happen to me again? That I get to leave on my terms. You know what I'm saying? And you use that. So, bro, you have nothing to be upset about. You walking away with a ring.
A ring.
You walking away as a championship corner right now. When your resume hit other teams, it's going to say champion on it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have nothing to be hating on. You have nothing to be hating about. But you're choosing to, my boy.
Yeah.
And we don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got what you was looking for. You got what you came for. You played your entire life to live up to that moment, to make plays in the Super Bowl, to win it. So, and listen, get your panties out your ass, my boy.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is
my boy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to piggyback off that a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Grab you a new team, you know what I'm saying? And make your mark on that team, my boy. But start hating, nigga.
Yeah, bro, it's just like, bro, it's a revolving door, bro. We know NFL, NBA, all these sports, it's a young man's game, bro. So you came in being young and you seen the vets. You came in, you outshined the vets. You younger, you fresher. You ain't got a lot of wear and tear on your body. So obviously the business is gonna look at you and like, well, yeah, man. Yeah, he was a top dog when he came in, but you here now and you producing the same stats he producing. So let me go ahead, since I signed you on this rookie contract for $1 million, probably $750,000, I'm gonna keep you and we're gonna cut ties with them. It's a revolving door, bro. We understand that. So you know that. You've been in this league for a while. You can't go out like that, bro. So the business, bro, man.
You gotta keep it G.
Keep it clear, bro.
Sure.
Keep it clean.
100%.
Sure.
Man, listen. Let's transition over to the NBA, man. It's a lot of news over there in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the flow, man, and let you lead on this, man, because it's a lot going on out there, brother.
It's definitely a lot. So I want to get your take, my brother. You're definitely a Lakers fan. So tell me how you feel
100.
Since acquiring Luka to the Lakers. How you been feeling, man? Y'all currently, the 3rd seed. Y'all was the 7th seed. So transitioning from the 7th to the 3rd seed, how you feeling?
Man, listen, man. L.A., I'm a Florida boy. You know what I'm saying? Fort Myers, Florida, 239.
Yes, man.
But shit, L.A., stand up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stand up with you, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? No, man, listen, it's refreshing, man. It's refreshing. We've been kind of down these last few years. No knock on certain players that have left. One player in particular, AD, you know what I'm saying, which is what this trade was. It was Anthony Davis for, Luka Dončić, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, you was hurt. You was hurt a lot. You know what I'm saying? You contributed to us. You definitely got us our last chip. We appreciate that, even though a lot of people don't give us the credit for the bubble. They saying that it was fake, even though, you know what I'm saying, that ring on our finger is still real.
Chip is a chip, man. And I'm a hater because the Heat in my
you know
team.
What I'm saying? We got our chip, dip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we appreciative of Luka, man. You know what I'm saying? We like what's going on. We feel like we got a generational talent. He working well with LeBron. Man, that IQ is crazy. And we just gonna ride his wave, brother. We just gonna ride his wave. So I'm feeling real good about it.
So let me also piggyback off that. It was talks coming in when y'all made this trade that how is it gonna work? LeBron and Luka the same type of player, and I felt that, a star gonna be a star. When they come in, they gonna figure it out, bro. Just like when all these stars get together, we know how to make the team better. At the end of the day, the main goal is winning. So what do you have to say to the people that said that this trade was not a good trade and LeBron and Luka wasn't going to work? Let me get your thoughts on that.
In the games that we've seen them play together, man, listen, look at us now. That's what I got to say. Look at us now. You know what I'm saying? LeBron still averages 25, 8, and 8, bro. LeBron is LeBron. He going to be LeBron. You add Luka to that, who is an elite player. His IQ level is crazy. He can match LeBron when it comes to IQ. You know what I'm saying? These boys both rebound. These boys both can assist. So when you look at our team, we're absent a big man. We have big men, but we're absent a strong big man. Yeah. Typically we use big men to do what? Rebound. We getting that from our guard and forward play. You know what I'm saying? With Luka and with LeBron. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we lost a monster in AD when it comes to that paint. Yeah. But we gained so much when it comes to IQ and managing the game from the top with Luka that it equals out and it balances itself.
Dog.
And listen, this dude, man, and him and LeBron, you're giving LeBron the ranks to be free. You're giving him the ranks to cut to the basket.
I know that was a combo we needed.
It's a dynamic duel.
Yeah,
it's a dynamic duel. It's a Batman and Batman, bro. I ain't gonna even say it's a Batman and Robin. It's a Batman and Batman out there, man. It's two of them boys. You know what I'm saying? And they balling.
Definitely doing it.
I salute it. Man, it takes a lot of balls to make the trade. Balls. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they did it. They pulled it off, and we here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like Shannon Sharp with it, man. Niggas get fired. Niggas get fired.
So let me ask you this. Still talking about the Lakers, right? The news just hit. LeBron, injured his groin. He might be out for a week to 2 weeks. So do you think Luka and Reeves and the Lakers can maintain the 3rd seed, possibly jump up to the 2nd seed while LeBron is out?
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard without 25, 8, and 8. At the end of the day, no matter who team you're on, no matter who you are, and then with the IQ level of LeBron, it's gonna be tough. I will say this though, with him being out this year, the Lakers team, and this was before Luka came to us, the Lakers team is 3-1. So now you add Luka to that mix, and with the emergence of Reeves doing what he's doing out there, I mean, we might be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Be all right.
I think if we however many games is in that span of the week, if we can break even, and when he get back, you know what I'm saying, give him time to get all the way healthy, you know what I'm saying? Because bro, a little old, you know what I'm saying? He fought a piece out there, you know what I'm saying? His knees buckling a little easier now. We need a little more time, you know what I'm saying? Some ginseng on them things, make sure them things straight now, you know what I'm saying? When bro come back, then, we should be able to finish this run. You know what I'm saying? But I think we'll be okay. I think, like I said, again, they were 3-1 without him earlier in the season. I think that we can still manage. Man, Luke playing on a high level. He's been getting better and better every game.
Yes.
Every game he's been getting better and better. I know a lot of people's worried about them first couple of games. Oh, he only scored 14, this and that.
So
man,
what?
Listen, look at this. You got to look at the games. Look at what he's doing in the games. Look at the shots that he's making. Look at the way he's managing the floor, the assists. I mean, Jackson Hayes out there catching alleys. Ain't no dog can jump. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no dog can jump. You feel me? Dog out there looking pressure.
Yeah.
So that's the Luka effect. So we gotta respect it, and I'm definitely gonna go out on a limb and say we're gonna be good.
So
what you think?
I think, man, y'all gonna be good, man, because remember when it was LeBron and Luka, they were sharing it and looking for each other. Now you're gonna see without LeBron being there, Luka finna become his old Dallas Maverick self. No Kyrie, just him himself. Yeah, he gonna make the right plays, grab them boards and make the assist, but he gonna score that ball.
Yes,
and one thing I know, he gonna score that fucking ball. We seen it. Yeah, people were saying, oh, first couple games, he only scored 14, but did you see what he was doing? Yeah, 14, but he had 9 assists, 11 rebounds. Then he had 10 points, damn near triple-double, 15 assists,
balling,
10 rebounds. Like, what the fuck?
Balling.
You bad about 14 points, but he contributed to 30, 40 points after that by grabbing the boards and doing assists. Like, and then all that defense, yeah, we understand the defense or whatever, but I think with him being at the Lakers, LeBron gonna get it out of him. JJ Redick gonna get it out of him. I think he's going to change. We're gonna see a spike in his defense. He's definitely gonna be able to, change his defense. He don't look no damn 270. So all that shit about he's 270. That man look 240 and the rush 245. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I think he's gonna be great. I think he's, if anything, while LeBron not, y'all might lose maybe 4, the max. That's what I think y'all gonna lose, but I think y'all still gonna maintain that 3rd seed. But I think y'all gonna be straight.
And then also, man, cut you off, but shout out to JJ Redick, bro. Listen, I was not big on picking him up as our coach this year. I've been on record, you know what I'm saying, of saying that shit wasn't gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't really know what he was gonna be doing out there. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. Putting it together out there. The lineups that he coming with, he experiment with the lineups, man. We playing hella defense out there. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him too, man. Like, whole Lakers stand up, man. Lakers in 5,
y'all doing your thing.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Let's move it on to the next. We got to talk about Jimmy Butler and these Warriors, man. So same thing like how y'all was, before y'all got Luka. Y'all was kind of, at the bottom of the totem pole of the, the seeding, as far as like, 7 and 8 seed. And then y'all got that trade, and now y'all, rising. Y'all in the 3rd seed. But the Warriors, they were actually out of the playoff contentions,
Yeah.
So they was like 10 seed, 11 seed. Got Jimmy Butler, now they're the 6th seed. So how you feel about, these, you guys making these trades, and y'all also, at the, back end of y'all careers and still being able to perform well. Curry is looking like an MVP, just like LeBron. This man been scoring 30+ points, shooting 45% from the 3, looking like his old self when he won the championship, looking like his old self. So tell me how you feel about Jimmy Butler, since Jimmy Butler got to the Warriors, and what do you think they can do going into these playoffs?
Man, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit, man. You give Steph a dynamic player like Jimmy Butler. And matter of fact, before I even go on that, I'm going to just say, Jimmy looked refreshed. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He do.
He was a dog, you know what I'm saying, with Miami Heat, your Miami Heat, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
He was a dog. He was a dog. And, whatever transpired over there caused brother really not want to play no more. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people's count him out based on the play that he was performing earlier this season. However, when Buddy got with these boys, it's the Steph effect, bro. It's the Steph effect. No matter who you are, if you able to play with a player like Steph Curry, you're gonna come out and give it your all and play at a high level because he playing at that high level. You know what I'm saying? Like you even look at a Draymond. You know what I'm saying? Draymond go anywhere else, that shit gonna be trash. I'm sorry, and I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But with Steph, the Steph effect, it keeps him motivated to aspire to be better and try and do more and do more and do more.
Yeah.
Because Steph just that good. So you get Jimmy Buckets out there, man. He gonna give you what you need within the lines, within the paint, driving to the cup, doing all the dirty work. You know what I'm saying? So and doing whatever he need to do to take the attention away from Steph. And once you take attention away from Steph for a split second, that's all he need to make you pay. You know what I'm saying? Cross half court and make you pay. Because you focus on Jimmy Buckets, he out there. And that's what we're seeing. So I feel like, man, they're a problem. I really do. In the West, they're a problem. And I think that, hey, 6 seed, we may be seeing them down the line. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing y'all two in what's the cover final. I think that'll be a hell of a finals. I would love to see that.
How you feeling about Jimmy?
It's heartbroken seeing him come from Miami, and obviously what he contributed to us. But it was time, man, and it's both Jimmy and both Pat Riley fault. Obviously he ain't get him no pieces. He been asking for pieces. He ain't get him no pieces, so he forced his way out. And Jimmy gonna find a way to force his way out and get what he want, and he got it. But seeing him go to the Warriors and play with Steph, I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it because they generate between them two, they generated 70% of their offense, 70% of their points. Like,
it's crazy.
Jimmy Butler is setting pick and roll for Steph. He's literally acting like he's a big man, doing a pick, letting Steph come off that, boom, three. If Steph ain't got it, he dish it to Jimmy. Jimmy in the paint. Jimmy can do what he want. He can drive to the paint. He ain't got to be focused on shooting threes. Now we see him being comfortable with shooting threes. He's shooting maybe 1 or 2 threes a game, but Jimmy doing what he's doing, being a playmaker, you know, being able to control the defense, being able to get the right person the ball, and he's doing what he's doing. So they definitely looking good. I think they definitely can make it to the top 4 in the Western Conference. I think it definitely will be y'all. I think it'll definitely be Jimmy Butler though. I see the Nuggets still being there. And I also see, you know, maybe I see y'all, the Nuggets.
We got to get that Thunder to respect though.
And the Thunders, but the thing is with the Thunders, yeah, they doing good now, but I'm just not sold. It's just Shea. They doing what they did last year. But when they got to the playoffs, Shea was the only dude and nobody else contribute. So yeah, now it's different because they got a decent big man now. So they was lacking in the big man presence. But Hartenstein, Isaiah, he's not selling me because he's going games where he's only giving you 2 and 4 points. Yeah, he's giving you the rebounds, but he's not being a dominant presence in the paint. So they not worried about him scoring. So yeah, he gonna get the rebounds, but we still need that to generate that offense. Like, so it's only Shea and Williams, you know, Jalen Williams. But them other dudes got to step up, and then they had a few injuries here and there. So we'll see. Maybe they'll be a top 4, but I'm literally sold. My guaranteed 3 that I think is gonna be the Lakers, Warriors, and Nuggets. The Nuggets, yeah, they counted the Nuggets out last year, but them boys top 2 seeds. Man, Joker double almost every game. And everybody, when I have these conversations about Joker, everybody always say, "Oh, that's Joker. He's doing what he normally do." Yeah, but his point average then went up this year by 2 points. His rebound average then went up. And his assist average then went up. This man is literally averaging a triple double. Yes, he's doing it, but he's having career high moments. And he just did a 30-20-20. First person to do it in the NBA history.
He killing.
Like,
he killing, bro. He killing.
So we got to watch out for that. But I really think my like I said, my 3 guarantees that I feel like it's going to be enough is the Warriors, Lakers, and the Nuggets. The Thunders, I'm not really sold. I feel like they run into Anthony Edwards, even though Anthony Edwards is the 7th seed. Anthony Edwards got Randall over there. They got some pieces over there that just generate more offense for me.
Right.
And it sucks because I would have loved to see the Mavericks. I think if Kyrie didn't get hurt for the season and if Anthony Davis was healthy, I think that would have been my top 4. It would have been the Mavericks, the Warriors, the Lakers, and the Nuggets. But, you know, I'm just not sold on the Thunder. So we'll see. The 4th spot is iffy for me. But I do like what Jimmy and the Warriors doing. They, like I said, him and Steph is generating 7% of the offense. He's looking like a shell of himself, you know. And Steph gonna be Steph. Steph gonna put that ball in the basket no matter what. So when you got somebody like Jimmy Butler that can, you know, take the ball out of his hands, drive to the cup, make the right play, Steph gonna be Steph. And now you see Steph was looking down. Steph was talking about, you know, we need to make some changes. They end up getting Jimmy Butler. Now you see Steph smiling, dancing like his old self, clowning with Jimmy Butler. He's excited now. And everybody's saying it. Steph ain't really talked about, you know, guaranteed winning championships and this and that. He wasn't really confident. But now Jimmy Butler got them. They gave him the confidence. You heard Draymond say, "Oh, we winning the championships." And Curry, he didn't back down. He said, I'm gonna live up to that task. He went on a guarantee on the TV and said, we're going to win the championship. I'm going to live up to that task because I believe we got something in our locker room that can help us win the championship. So I'm excited to see how this NBA going to turn out. It's the second part of the season. And everybody who, you know, ain't really watching NBA right now because y'all like to watch to the playoffs, if you want to see some great basketball, tune in right now. That second half of the season, you finna see everybody not taking no games off. Ain't no load management. These boys is phenomenal. ball.
They
They finna ball.
playing.
So tune in. Tune in.
Speaking of that Anthony Edwards situation, we the third seed. So the playoffs start today.
Well,
We'll have to see that young man. How you feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the floor on that one and say how you feel we will fare against the Timberwolves.
Y'all against the Timberwolves. Honestly, first, I don't think y'all would play the Timberwolves, but y'all against the Timberwolves right now, if LeBron was healthy, I like y'all 4-1. 4-1. Simple fact that Luka has brought something out of LeBron. He's playing like he's his old self, MVP level. I don't think the Timberwolves ready to see no LeBron and Luka. Me, simple. I just think LeBron
Just too much experience out there.
Yeah, I think LeBron is gonna average, 25, 8 and 8, like you said. I think Luka is gonna average, probably 26, 10 and 9.
Somewhere similar up in there. Yeah.
I think Reeves gonna average 19, 5 and 7. Like,
most definitely.
So and it's just Anthony Edwards, and then when we talking about the Timberwolves, their main problem on the Timberwolves is their big man. Gobert is fucking garbage, bro. I don't know why people think this man is good. This man is fucking trash, bro.
Gobert.
Like, no defense. Dude, if you want, y'all cooking him. Y'all don't get to switch every time. I would rather switch. I would rather not stick a point guard. I would rather y'all attack this man because he can't do shit. If y'all not in the zone, Gobert is trash. He want to sit in the paint. You not sitting in the paint, bro. We get your fucking ass up out of that paint, bro.
Yeah, we gonna pull you out.
Garbage. Like, and we seen that last year. We seen how they manhandled him, bro. They manhandled him, bro.
Yeah.
So he's on that island by himself, and y'all can't help. Y'all got Randall, and Randall is great defender. But Randall, they gonna put you on that island without LeBron or Luka, and Gobert is out there by himself, and y'all gonna kill.
Yeah, I know.
And you can't take Anthony Edwards and put them on one of them because Reeves gonna kill. And don't act like Reeves is no scrub. Reeves is not no scrub. Reeves can put the ball in a basket, bro.
Yeah.
So I just think y'all would demolish them, but I don't think y'all will play them because y'all the third seed in 87. They would probably play the Nuggets. And even with the Nuggets, Joker is going to fucking kill him, bro.
Right.
So y'all might have to play the Warriors. If the season was to end right now, the Lakers will play the Warriors.
That's my fault because we did slip to the third. Yeah, we did. I was thinking
so y'all was the second. Y'all was the second.
Yeah.
But by y'all lose to the Celtics last night. No, you good. By y'all lose to the Celtics last night, push y'all in the third. But y'all was the second. And if y'all did play the Timberwolves, I like y'all 4-1. But y'all versus the Warriors, me personally, I think you're going to a game 7. And it's just I don't know. I know what we getting from Luka and LeBron, and I also know what we getting from Steph. But we got to talk about Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler in the playoffs is different from Jimmy Butler in the regular season. So we know he kick it up a notch. So him playing with Steph Curry, remember, Jimmy Butler ain't have no stars, so he was really putting up 27 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. So you add that with Steph Curry already scoring 30 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. What you think is gonna happen? It's gonna go down to the wire. So I can't sit up here and say, it's a clear cut for the Lakers, and I can't sit up here and say it's a clear cut for the Warriors. I think it's going down last shot, game 7. Who gonna put the ball in the basket? Is it gonna be LeBron and Luka, Jimmy and Steph? And I'm going on record saying if it's going down to game 7, them boys going to the wire, bro. And it might go to an OT because it's just gonna be great basketball, bro. Because them boys, they gonna show you greatness. They'll show you greatness, bro. So
yeah, I believe that'll be something for the league to definitely display.
We need to see that.
We need to see that. We need to see that traditional tit for tat basketball game 7 series. And I think it'd be awesome for the league. It'd be awesome for
definitely
the playoffs and all of that, man. It's definitely that.
But don't get me wrong. The winner out of those two are going to the Western Finals. And if they see, I'm going on record to say this right now. If if the Thunders find a way to make it past the Nuggets and whoever else they play, and they got to see the Warriors or the Lakers in 5, and they going to the finals.
Let's do it. Lakers in 5, baby.
I'm going on record to say that I think whoever win out of the Lakers and the Warriors are going to the Western Conference Final. And if they somehow get messed up with the Thunders in 5, but if they mess up with the Nuggets, it's going to be another to the wire type of matchup, you know?
Yes.
But I do like Lakers or Warriors in 5 against Thunder.
Most def, man. Listen, I like Lakers in 5 anytime. You know what I'm saying? But so while we were on the topic of the young boy, Anthony Edwards, man, you know what I'm saying? It's something buzzing around social media, man. Talk to him.
So I was on social media and I ran across a video. The young lady was in the shoe store with her son. Her son grabbed Anthony Edwards' kicks. He was like, "Mommy, I want these." And her exact words was, "We can't get those, baby. Put them back. Get like a John Morant or get somebody else because Anthony Edwards don't take care of his kids. John Morant take care of his kids. Get a LeBron. LeBron take care of his kids." So I'm at a point where, how do you feel about that? Do you think we should, put those, off-court antics onto the kids if the kids like them for how they act on the basketball court or the football field or what they doing for their sport? Or should we judge them by their off-field antics as well with their on-court antics,
Man, listen, that's a tough one because, these boys sign up to be NBA players with their life on display all the time. Yeah. Public access to them all the time. So I would have to say that, they did not sign up to necessarily be role models. But they are indirectly, pushed into that light. Listen, mama, your son like, Anthony Edwards as a basketball player. Yeah. That's his favorite player. He like what he do on the court. That may be motivating your son to pick up a basketball and harness skills to support you and his family, whether he has siblings or whatever the case may be. By you saying that to him, that could indirectly stop that dream. You know what I'm saying? Because you putting it in a light to where you're minimizing the person, which is in turn gonna minimize the player on the court because son's only gonna like what mommy like because you are his role model in his present everyday life. Yeah. So if mommy don't like Anthony Edwards, well then I don't like Anthony Edwards. So Anthony Edwards may be the gatekeeper for that kid to the basketball court. So now that may turn him to something else. And whether it be positive, whether it be negative, that may turn him to something else. But, even deeper than that, man, listen, just because your baby daddy, you know what I'm saying? Doing you how he doing you, don't project that on that kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a shoe at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So let the kid be a kid. Even if you felt strongly enough to where you felt like, you know what, I don't want him to have that shoe. There's a way of going about it in a different way, in a different light than just saying it blatant like that. You know what I'm saying? But it sounded like to me, you was trying to get some clicks on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And you want to put it out there like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure, mama, next time, you just get the man a shoe. You know what I'm saying? Let him do his thing. How you feel about it?
Piggyback off of that. So you can't criticize that man saying, don't get that shoe because he don't take care of his kids. Get John Morant's shoe because he take care of his kid. But what if somebody would have came up to you and say, "Oh no, your son shouldn't get John Morant shoes because he took guns and he a thug," and you want that to be projected on your son? And this no knock to John Morant. I don't care if you took guns. You protect yourself, man. But at the end of the day, you in that light. We got to learn how to move, and we got to move swiftly, and we got to move smart. We can't be out here, if we under this glass, under this scope, that, everybody going to be watching. I can't be posting glizzies on IG. I can't be, smoking weed on podcasts with other people and stuff like that.
And that just ain't the G-way in general anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not. So you can't, criticize Anthony Edwards. That's that man off court life. That's between him and whoever he's going through with. But your son is a big fan of that man. Your son probably want to play basketball because of him. He sees him, and he sees on the court, Anthony Edwards give it 110%. We don't know what he's doing off the court. Your son don't care about what he's doing off the court. That's what he do off the court. But I know, mama, when I'm on the court, I'm going to give it 100%, 110% because this is what I see Anthony Edwards doing. He playing hard. He's scoring all the buckets. He's helping his team win. I want to do that, mama. But you kind of like, crush his dreams. And you should have seen how he looked when she said, no, you can't get that shoe because he don't take care of his son. It's like he ain't even want to be there no more.
Right, I'm done.
You telling me get John Morant. And this no knock to John Morant shoes. Everybody's shoe taste is different. He picked up John Morant shoes and he looked like, man, it's just basic, This ain't flashy.
Bro,
I want to go with Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I want to go with Anthony Edwards because he's flashy. Even though he might not be better than John Morant, he's flashy. What he's doing, he getting all the clicks, he getting all the likes, he getting talked about. Everybody nowadays is talking about Anthony Edwards. Yeah, they talk about John when John is playing, but he's not getting talked about like Anthony Edwards. Because why? Anthony Edwards is flashy. He's celebrating. He's dunking. He's outspoken. John, ever since his incident, he's been, kind of low-key. He only come out there to play. He play the game the right way. He play hard as well. But he's not the top of the subject like Anthony Edwards. And these kids see him on every commercial. They see him on all social media dunking on somebody, being flashy. So that's what I want to be, mama. I want to be just like him. I ain't saying I want to be like him off the court. I want to be like him on the court. Just like people growing up want to be like Mike. Everybody want to be like Mike. Mike had off the court issues. And nobody saying they want to, have gambling problems like Mike, go through whatever he going through like Mike. But I know when I'm on the court like Mike, I want to kill niggas. I want to ball. I want to be the best that ever did this,
Yeah.
So we can't knock these people for their off court antics, man. That man, look up to that man. Let him get the shoe. I say let him get the shoe. Don't crush his dream like that because now I feel like he didn't care no more. Now it's probably gonna, like you said, stop him from playing basketball. He might result into other things.
Yeah.
My homie said John Morant take care of his kids. Let me type on John Morant. John Morant beat up teenagers. Oh, John Morant toting guns. So now I think I need to go tote guns and get in the streets and, be like John Morant.
Yeah, he gonna put down the Anthony Edwards and pick up some black forces on Yak.
He gonna pick up some black forces.
But listen, even with that, like I said, bro, as parents, and we all guilty of it. I'm a father, you're a father, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
We tend to indirectly project adult issues onto kids. And I think that in situations like that, you don't want to do that when it comes to kids because, they repeat everything, and they follow your lead. So that may indirectly cause him to, go to school, maybe tell another kid, hey, you got on Anthony Edwards, you wearing it, he don't take care of his kids. And that can stem a lot of different conversations and put your kid at risk of learning about a lot of different things without you being present and without you being there. You know what I'm saying? I would just hate for it to be because of a shoe. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, mama, let buddy get the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Let the homie get the shoe. It's not that big of a deal. And if it is that big of a deal to you, then gracefully, look into a different shoe without having to put that on young boy like that, man. Young boy, look up to him. Not for what he doing with women. He look up to him for what he doing in that court. You know what I'm saying? And that could be all the difference.
We got to try not to.
You know what I mean?
We got to try not to judge people. At the end of the day, that's what we do. We all human, but at the end of the day, we don't know that man. We don't know exactly what's the situation between him and the female that's saying that he ain't take care of his kids. We don't know.
Right.
So we just gotta stay out of it and kind of not, put our emotions from our past or whatever we going through on the next person. Right. If that's what they saying, hey, at the end of the day, I don't know him. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But that's what it is. That's how I look at it. We gotta mind our business, stay out of it. Like they ain't got nothing to do with us. I can't put my personal feelings on this man. If he don't take care of his kids, that's on him.
That's on
But
him.
at the end of the day,
He
you
gotta
take
deal
care
with
of
that.
yours, mama. We take care of ours, and whoever else take care of theirs. If you don't want
Right.
to take care of his, that's on him. And
That's on
we
him.
don't have to be associated with them. We don't have to, you know. That's him. That's his personal life, and he got to deal with that, you know. So
Yeah, we ain't gonna even get into the various different brands and the owners of the brands and what they've done to the community and in their lives that we still wear and walk around with. You know what I'm saying?
Very much.
So let's not steal the kid dream away over a pair of shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Let dog get them shoes, man. Hey, little homie. You know what I'm saying? I catch you in Foot Locker, one boy. I got you.
Holla at me. We gonna get you the shoes.
Holla at us at Power Play. We're gonna send you them. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get
My
you the
boy,
shoes.
we can't do nothing for you with your baby daddy though.
Yeah. Hey, that I can't help you with, but the shoes, help you with I definitely can help little homie with the shoes.
Most definitely. Your baby daddy issues.
That's on you.
Man. It's on you. Yeah. Listen, man. So moving on, man. What we had, what we got going on, man. I think we got some WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Before we get there, we got one more thing. Let's talk about the Stephen A. and LeBron situation.
Oh man, how can I gloss over the Stephen A. and LeBron issue?
Give me your take. We both parents, you know. We both parents, and we know we don't play about our kids. We willing to check any and everybody about our kids. But at the end of the day, you know, Stephen A. does a job, and he has a job to do.
Right.
So give me your take on that. Now that we embarked on this journey of, you know, in this podcast world, we're going to talk about different topics. We're going to talk about certain things, and we're going to cover certain things. So tell me your feelings about the LeBron and Stephen A's situation.
So I understand both sides, right? So, you know, before anything, I'm a father first at the end of the day. So I understand. I got two sons, you know what I'm saying? You know, 1 11 and 1 4. And they both play basketball, you know what I'm saying, the local YMCA. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I get it. I understand, man. Listen, my son had a play where he went down, you know what I'm saying, hit a nice little layup, scored a bucket. He gets the ball the next play, and he steps out of bounds. And one of the other parents on the other team, you know what I'm saying, they didn't necessarily call that he was out of bounds, but he stepped on the line or whatever the case may be. The other parent was a little upset, a little aggressive, you know what I'm saying, towards my son or whatever. I was really towards my son, just in the game in general. In that, you know what I'm saying, in that sense, I was upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get like that over your kids. So I understand LeBron, his son playing basketball. His son, granted, his son is considered a grown man. That's still his son. And any parent know, you know what I'm saying? Your baby is your baby. Your son is your son. Your daughter is your daughter, no matter how old they are. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have that protective spirit over them. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you got, you know, someone of Stephen A's caliber, you know what I'm saying, on TV, you know what I'm saying, speaking on him, you know, that could merit a confrontation when I see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to speak to you and see and check your temperature on that situation. On the other side of the token, as a newly content creator, and as someone who gonna be doing interviews and gonna be, you know, critiquing people on their professional life and what they do in their profession versus their personal life, you ain't just gonna walk up on me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't going for that.
So we ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, whatever I say about you professionally, I'm standing on that. And when I see you, and if you feel like you have an issue with that, you know, we can discuss that. Yeah. You can come on Power Play Podcast and you can say however you feel for our fan base and our followers. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, outside of this,
disrespect to be
you know,
tolerated.
Step it to me in a disrespectful manner, it ain't gonna end well for you. You know what I'm saying? We willing to take it all the way there. So at the end of the day, I see it from both ends. I see it from both sides. I truly can't pick a right or wrong. I will say that I don't believe that Stephen A. was solely talking about LeBron's son. I think he was speaking about LeBron's son, but speaking to LeBron. That's how I took what he said. And you know, I don't have the exact quote of what he said, but it was something along the lines of, you know, young bull was put in a situation by his dad, and his dad kind of needed to pull the plug on that situation or whatever. He you know, type situation, something of that along that line. Yeah. LeBron, at the end of the day, my brother, that ain't the only person that's critiquing your son. So what I would say, big dog, have that same energy, because there's peers that's around your age that got podcasts
it's the same thing,
that are in the public eye that say some of the same thing. So you got a lot of checking to do, my boy, if you're going to check old Stephen A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get Stephen A a easy target. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to keep that same energy because as a father, me personally, and I know my brother J Lock personally, we're going to keep that same energy. So we're going to check you. We're going to check you the same way we're going to check whoever else when it comes to our kids. So keep that same energy. Don't let Stephen A be the last because you got a lot of people out there that's, touching and talking about your son. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not willing to allow people to critique your son, keep that same energy that you set forth for Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I can say it. Stephen A, on your end, my brother, if you can continue to do the job that you're doing, continue to do it. Just like you say, again, what we speak into existence, we have to be ready to stand on. So whatever you speak into existence, I would never tell you as a respected journalist and as a person who has done this for longer than, we've been alive, have at it, bro. Say what you say, but just be ready to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't retract statements that affect people in the manner that it affect people. And so that's where I stand at with that, man. How you feel? What you think?
Same, but I'm gonna say this, man. I feel totally the same what you said, bro. But LeBron, get out your feelings, bro. Get out your feelings. I'm gonna say that. Get out your feelings because, bro, you started this, right? And don't get me wrong, I like Bronny. I've been telling people, people expect so much from Bronny. Think he's gonna go out there and drop 30 points every game, shoot 40 shots. He's not you. He's not Jordan. He's not Steph Curry. Bronny is an all-around player. He makes the right play. He's going to go out there and shoot 6 to 10 shots. He's going to pass it to the right person, get the ball in the right hands, make the right play. He's an all-around basketball player. But you started this way before the man even got in the league. Oh, my son is better than half of these people in the NBA right now.
Yeah, do that.
You can't do that. So that's already setting those expectations. Mind you, he already got high expectations on him because he's your son. And look what you have done. So you putting that expectation on him, and then you coming out and say, I want to play with my son. So whoever drafts my son, they gets me. So you already put your team to force their hand, like, if we don't draft Bronny, LeBron is leaving us. And then you got your agent calling teams around the league saying, don't draft Bronny because he's not going to play for you. And if you draft him, he's going overseas. So now you got everybody scared because y'all done already said, if we draft him, he's not going to play because we know that's possibly going to get us a LeBron James on our team. And then you made it clear that you don't want to leave Lakers. So you kind of force everybody's hand. Now you getting mad at the fact that everybody's critiquing him. Do I think some of the critique is harsh? I think a lot of people are critiquing him harsh, and that's just my personal opinion because a lot of people don't like you, LeBron. A lot of people don't. So
yes,
they taking their views because you done broke some of the greats records and still kind of trying to downplay what you had contribute to this game and put it off on your son. Do I think that's right? No, I don't think that's right. But at the end of the day, he is in the NBA. He haven't played enough college basketball to show that he was ready for this level. He hasn't, been that top dog on his high school team to show that he was ready to make that transition from high school to the NBA. But what I do know and what I did see is he has those qualities. He can jump. He can shoot the ball. He can pass the ball. He has IQ. He know how to make the right play. And we seeing it in the G League. We seeing it. He's balling. So we are judging him off of the 1 and 2 minutes that y'all throwing him at the end of the game with only 1 minute left, 2 minutes left. And those another 4 people aside from him trying to get their shine on because we don't never get in the game. So when I get that rock, I'm going to throw that motherfucker up. When I get that rock, I'm going to try to make something with it. I ain't thinking of passing it to whoever on the court with me because I don't know when the next time I'm going to get in this motherfucking game. So I got a ball. So we judging him off a total of 16 minutes he played in the NBA and say, oh, he's only averaging 0.4 points, 0.4 assists, 0.4 rebounds. Bro, he only played a minute here, 2 minutes here, minute here, 2 minutes here. And then set aside from that one game that he already played in the G League. Y'all call him up and say, "Oh, get on a plane." And then when he get to the arena, y'all tell him he's playing tonight. I just played the game. I didn't fly with y'all. And then y'all telling me I'm playing. And then you throw me in the first quarter. And I got to guard somebody that's already been in tune with this basketball life.
Yeah.
What you expect me to do?
Right.
But give me my reps. And yes, I understand what everybody say, let him stay in the G League. But, man, no, I think what they got for him is the G League. Yeah, let him play in the G League, but also still give him shots to get in the NBA game. Don't do that damn 1 minute at the end of the game, 2 minutes here. Nigga, if you're going to do 2 minutes, 2 minutes at the end of the first, or 2 minutes in the third, 2 minutes in the, give him a total of 8 to 10 minutes. And let's see how he progressed. But we just throw him in at 2 minutes, 1 minute. That nigga ain't going to do shit. But out of one game, he might go 6 points. The next game, he might go 0 points because I don't know when I'm going to touch that motherfucker. And when I touch that motherfucker, I'm trying to throw it up.
Off top.
I'm trying to throw it up because I don't know when the next time I'm getting in this fucking game. But we see what he's doing in the G League. He's dropping buckets because this is what everybody wanted. Y'all wanted the man to score 30 fucking points, 40 points. Now he's doing it. Ain't saying he's going to do that in the NBA, but I do think he's going to be an okay basketball player in the NBA. He's going to get you 10 to 15 points. He's going to get you 8 to 10 assists and 4 5 rebounds. And he also can play defense, but he plays the right way. LeBron, get out your feelings. We got to critique the man. He's in this sport, but at the end of the day, some of y'all motherfuckers critiquing him a little too hard because y'all just don't like LeBron. And it is what it is. It is what it is. That man, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest of this game. And stop hating, man. We gotta appreciate the game. Appreciate all of these players that come through this game, bro. You just gotta learn to appreciate and stop playing here, man. Keep it peace.
1,000 off top, bro. Sure. I agree with that, man.
Moving on, bro. Moving on. Let's talk about the WWE.
Right? Here we go.
Let's talk about the WWE.
Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do it.
So a lot of things that happened over the past couple of weeks, right? So let's talk about, the women's division, the impact of the women's division, and also Rhea Ripley losing her women's title on Raw to Io Sky.
Io Sky, Rhea Ripley. I gotta say, I ain't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? I really was looking into it as, it was gonna be a Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley WrestleMania, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was looking at. But again, the WWE building the traction that it's building and being what it's been, threw that wrench out there on me and turned it around on me. And I got champion. So you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to WrestleMania and seeing how they transition all of them. And see who ends up really wrestling who and what the matches be. So definitely that, man. Definitely that. With the women's division in whole, man, listen, the women's division has come a long way. Being a youngster watching wrestling, I'm used to seeing, Mae Young as the actual wrestler. And then you got people like Sable and Trish Stratus who, Lita and all them who they had some athleticism. They could hold a match. You know what I'm saying? China, they could hold a match. They were dressed, scantily clad, how they would say in wrestling. They were provocative. It was more or less look at them versus watch them wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Now you got full-fledged, athletes, women that are beautiful women that are actually athletes as well, and they really are. You know what I'm saying? Holding matches that are 20 plus minutes or longer and really filling up cards. Like you can literally take a whole entire division of women's wrestling and run a pay-per-view and it be just women. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's awesome. I think that's amazing. I think that that gives, as a father of daughters as well, I think that gives them another platform and avenue to look into and say, hey, I want to be a wrestler and I don't have to change, my looks and my body or whatever case may be. I can be the woman I am, train hard, get fit, you know what I'm saying, and make a run in the WWE. So I really, really, really like it. I really think that it's awesome. And I'm looking forward to it blossoming even more, man. You know what I'm saying? Just brings that extra element to the WWE. So
definitely is, man. Let's talk about this the Rhea Ripley. She lost the title, right, to Io Sky,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely a shocker. I think it goes multiple ways. But before we move past that, right, Rhea Ripley never beat Io Sky. Just looking at it, they had a total of 3 matches before this 4th match on Raw, and Rhea Ripley lost all 3 of them.
Wow.
So,
see, that's
Io
tough.
Sky,
I didn't know that. That's that. Yeah.
Io Sky is undefeated against Rhea Ripley. But fast forward it now, we got another WrestleMania match. So it's looking like it's going to be Bianca versus Io Sky. But let's talk about this. Bianca Belair is 3-0 at WrestleMania, and all her WrestleMania matches was for a title, and she won all 3 of them. So we're looking at a possible being the 4th undefeated at WrestleMania. So, and I also think it's a few ways I think this is gonna play out. I think one, I think Rhea is entitled to a rematch for her title.
Yeah.
But knowing Triple H and the brilliantness of Triple H, I don't think Rhea is gonna want her rematch on Raw. I don't think she's gonna want her rematch on any other pay-per-view but WrestleMania. So I think it might be a triple threat match, right?
That very well could be.
And I also think Rhea Ripley might leave face and turn heel. So that's just a couple of things we need to watch out. I think over the past couple of weeks, I think Rhea Ripley is going to be angry. She's going to be bitter about losing her title, and she's going to say it was Bianca's fault, and she's going to want in on that title match. And she's going to say, I ain't get my rematch clause, so I think my rematch clause should be at WrestleMania. And it's going to cause a conflict because, yeah, you deserve a rematch clause, but also she want the Elimination Chamber to get the shot at the title at WrestleMania. So I think it's going to be a triple threat match for this women's title at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
so
was there.
How you feel about Naomi coming out and saying that she attacked Jade? How you feel about that?
I did it. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, like, hey, listen, you know, kind of like a father-in-law. You know, it rubs off. You know, it rubs off, man. One Rikishi. We know what he did out there. You know what I'm saying? Ran down Stone Cold. I did it for the Rock. You know what I'm saying? It was heavy pressure out there. So,
heavy pressure.
I mean, listen, man. Listen, like I said, again, the WWE is doing an amazing job with their writing and how they coming up with the storylines, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of, the writing was always on the wall. Luka and Jay had some pressure going on, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know, the accident happened, and you know, now Naomi is catapulted into the light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting for me, the role that Bianca is gonna play in all of this, right? Because I don't just feel like it's gonna be Jade and her, Naomi. I think it's gonna be something to do with Bianca, whether they, you know, twist the plot and Bianca has something to do with, you know, Jade getting hit the whole time. Because yes, if you look at how that, you know, story was written back in the day with Rikishi. Yes, Rikishi did run Stone Cold over, but it was Triple H who threw the hit out there. You know what I'm saying? So now Triple H writing the story, so now it could be that same type of situation with this. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to see. You know, I'm just gonna sit back and watch this one though. I'm gonna sit back and watch this one unfold. But I love to see. I love to see the impact and the lead character roles that they're giving our young black entertainers in WWE. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
It took a long time to break through that barrier with being young black and being in WWE, and even with being a woman and being black in the WWE, it was even tougher. So just to see them on that platform, to see Bianca Belair at WrestleMania headlining, to see Jade and Naomi having a match that's got the fans, you know, in awe and captured. You know, I really rock with it, man. I'm gonna sit back and watch the road. What you think, brother?
I think honestly, I like it because since Jade came from a different promotion, she came to you know, WWE. She really didn't have a storyline, and a lot of people were saying that she wasn't ready. She didn't look like she was ready to be in WWE. Then so they made her team up with, you know, Bianca. So she kind of became herself. She kind of stood on her own 2 feet. she kind of was flourishing, you know, being around Bianca. You know, the best bring out the best of you. So I definitely like this because now we can see her on her own 2 feet and don't have to, you know, have somebody as a partner, and to actually see a feud. I think this would be a great look because I think with this, the fans getting involved, she becoming that baby face, and I think it's going to set her up to possibly get a title somewhere down the line, actually a world title. So if not, probably next year WrestleMania, I like to see her, you know, capture a title somewhere soon. So I think this is going to be a great look for her. So I like it.
Nice.
So
for sure.
Moving on.
Let me ask you though. Let's backtrack a little bit and let me re-ask you, how do you feel, you know, as a whole about the women's division in the WWE?
I think it's definitely rising. I think they then catapulted to something different from what we accustomed to seeing. Like you said, we only had a good 5 to 6 females that we seen every Raw and SmackDown and pay-per-view. Now they got over 40, 50 women on their roster, and they definitely can, and they did it before, have their own pay-per-view for just women. And definitely they all are athletic. So I definitely think the impact is definitely greater than what it was and what we're accustomed to seeing. And I think these women like Bianca, these women like, you know, Rhea Ripley, the Liv Morgan, the Alexa Bliss, all these women, they taking it and running. And I can't forget about Charlotte Flair. You know, she's definitely, in my books, the greatest woman wrestler because she's on that same, you know, plateau as her father, got the most women's title in history, and she's about to capture another one. I feel like she's gonna win at WrestleMania. She's going up against the women's champion right now, Tiffany, and I think she's gonna win.
I feel like that too. Yeah.
So they definitely taking this division and ran off with it. So they definitely competing with the fellas, and I like where it's going. So I definitely think that the sky's the limit for them. I think they're gonna keep pushing the envelope. I think they're gonna keep, you know, upping themselves each pay-per-view. And it seemed like we watching the fellas because they going out there doing the high flips and jumping over the ropes, and they doing everything that we accustomed to seeing with the fellas and giving us a great storyline. So I definitely think they on to something with these females, and they pushing the limit with them.
Yes, man. Like I said, that's what it is, man. And shout out to just women in general. And when it comes to sports, I mean, you look at the WNBA, you look at the collegiate basketball. I mean, you look at music and women artists. You look at wrestling and what they're doing in the women's division. I mean, even in politics, you look at what women are doing and breaking through, you know, in politics as well, man. We just want to commend
all the females,
the females and the world in general for accepting women and putting women on that even playing field with us men, man. So you know, we rocking with it. We liking it, man. We want to keep going for sure.
So, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, you know. Also, you know, how you feel about you know, they implementing Travis Scott into that you know, situation with Cody Rhodes when he slapped Cody Rhodes. Do you think Travis Scott should have even been in that ring with Cody Rhodes? Because me personally, the slap, it just seemed a little too real. And I know a lot of people don't think wrestling real, but you know, they safe at the end of the day. For somebody who haven't been in the profession, for somebody who haven't, you know, even trained for this profession, to slap the man like that, and they say it's possibly injuries, that possibly could set the WWE back with messing up their title match at WrestleMania between John Cena and Cody Rhodes. So how do you feel about, you know, the situation with Travis Scott?
I mean, listen, man, you know, that's the risk you take with having someone that hasn't had the proper training and is not accustomed to how things go into the ring. That's the risk you take with bringing them in. I will say, from the WWE standpoint, as a company, it was a brilliant idea. Anytime that you can bring someone from a different realm of professionalism, whether it be music or whether it be sports or whether it be whatever the case may be, and bringing them to the ring and have them involved, you're bringing their fan base with you. You know what I'm saying? So to that, 13, 12, 11-year-old kid who loves Travis Scott, or even the 22, 23, 24-year-old who loves Travis Scott, or even the 50-year-old that just is a music head in general, they're coming to the WWE with them because they want to see their guy and they want to see the role that their guy plays, and that wraps them up into the storyline because now WrestleMania becomes that much bigger of an event because all that fan base wants to see what Travis Scott has to do with it. And then they're getting wrapped up in the storyline. Anytime you ever been involved with a TV show or something, and you might have just been kind of off to the side and somebody telling you about it. And then once you get going and start watching it, you're like, damn, this fly right out. Let me check this next episode out. That's kind of what I feel like they're doing with Travis Scott, getting more people enthused, more people involved, bringing them in, letting them see what's going on, and then boom, here we go. Now the WWE is bigger than ever. With the slap though, Travis, you have to see me, my boy. He ain't gonna stop me like that, bro.
Hey, I'll get to that bad boy. What's up, boy?
I'm 20 rolls, bro. I'm gonna do your ass, put your ass through a table on rip, bro. You ain't gotta. You too little out there to be slapping me like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting you through a table on rip, bro. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think Cody is
well
trained for error.
Yeah.
He's trained for error. He knew, okay, buddy might not be able to slap me.
He's very professional.
So I'm gonna take the bump. I'm gonna take the hit. You know what I'm saying? And I think he'll be all right. I think everything will be cool. You know what I'm saying?
He's very professional because a lot of people, and it wasn't him that said, he was hurt because of the slap. A lot of people behind the scenes was like, Travis Scott went overboard. He probably bust, Cody Rhodes' eardrum and bruised his face and messed up his eye a little bit. But Cody Rhodes was like, that slap ain't touched me. And it is what it is, it's work, and I come here to work. So a true professional to the game, and that's good. But other than that, Travis Scott, boy, if you would have slapped me like that, bro, I would have whooped your motherfucking ass when I got to that back.
Warren Anderson DDT'd your ass, nigga.
Whooped your ass. I would have fucking Brock Lesnar F5 your ass in the back, bro.
Oh, top. You'd have been out of there, my boy.
Definitely. I would have whooped your ass.
Yes, sir.
Breaking news, also over the weekend, I'm hearing that, it's a new boxing promotion partnered up by UFC, WWE with Turkey Out the Sheik. The dude that's hosting all the fights in Saudi Arabia, they coming up with a new boxing promotion.
Shout out to the Saudis, man. Y'all
I really don't have all the details, but I know what Dana White said is we bringing boxing back. It's going to be great boxing, the best fighting the best. And it's not all, different, titles in that weight class. It's only one title for each weight class. And if you're between 2 and 6 in the rankings, you will fight the number one guy. You ain't finna talk your way into a fight off of social media just because you're popular than the next dude. No, you got to work your way through the ranks. You see, so it ain't going to be no Logan Paul just because you're popular on social media, you can fight the number one guy. No. You got to put that work in, the best fight the best. So
right.
We looking forward to seeing how this is going to turn out and to be partnered up with the WWE and UFC. We wondering how it's going to look. They going to bring in their own fighters, or is fighters in the boxing league now going, transition over? So we excited for all sports. And so we definitely want to see it.
And we'll be covering that as well, man, as soon as that take off, man, because we love, what we do love is great competition. So be with it, man. Salute to y'all for starting that for sure.
Definitely. So moving on, speaking of boxing, let's talk about boxing. We hear
a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Motherfucking Ryan Garcia versus Mouth Almighty Rolly. How you feel about that, bro?
Rolly, you just ain't goddamn learned, did you? Rolly. Listen, one thing I'm gonna say, Rolly is consistently getting good fights, bro. I'll give him that. What he doing out there? I don't know who, buddy. Even is however this work, bro. His manager, bro. But this man continuously gets in great position to get great fights against great fighters. Rolly.
Boy.
Ryan, in that, they had a press conference this week, or this past weekend, or whatever the case may be. Ryan looked focused, bro. Ryan looked like he's there. He means business. He ain't drinking, he ain't smoking. From what he say, he training hard. Rolly, you might take an L, my boy. Ryan gonna get on your ass.
They ride for to beat the dog shit out this man.
Ryan gonna get on your ass, bro. And it's just like, bro, we seen your last few fights, bro. Minus the performance you put on against the old dude. I don't even remember Buddy's name. Shout out to him, but it was on your ass too. You know what I'm saying?
It was on your ass.
You won that fight, but it was on your ass.
It was on your ass.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? He was about 45. So you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he was on your ass. You squat through him, but then you ended up going against that goddamn pit bull. And let me tell you, pit bull unleashed an ass whooping on you. That means seen in a while. Had you out there with the noodle legs.
Bro,
now you finna go up against Ryan. You just seen what he did to Devin Haney. All that he on PUD shit. That shit ain't, bro. He's gonna get on your ass. But it's gonna be an interesting fight to see. Even though I feel like I know who's gonna win, I definitely want to tune in to this fight just to see, man. Because Rolly is that much of an interesting character, bro. This dude is crazy, bro. Dude is crazy.
Oh my God, bro. You gonna wish Brian Garcia was still suspended, man. That man finna be on your ass, bro. Worse than Devin Haney, bro. That man finna whoop your ass, bro. I don't think you even got a chance, bro. I don't think that shit get out of the third round, bro.
You're done for.
I think Ryan Garcia is really finna punish you, bro. He mad, first of all, he mad y'all suspended this man. He mad that he felt like it was no drugs in the system. He said it was all supplements. He mad that, you know, Devin Haney sued him and on some pussy shit. That man finna beat your ass, bro. He finna beat your ass. So you gonna wish this man was suspended, bro. I swear to God. So I definitely want to tune in and see, because Rolly, I don't know how you doing it, who your manager is. Boy, they keep getting you these fights, bro. And that you can win. And I'm glad that you're confident that you can win, because I never want to see nobody can't be confident.
Yes,
bro.
Yes.
I gotta tune in for that fight, bro.
Yeah,
it's a fucking main event. Them boys are the main fucking event, bro.
Yes, bro.
So
Rolling,
I'm excited for that.
And we have to give you the other side of the coin, bro. We can't just be biased and just say you're gonna flat out. If you were to win, it's highly unlikely from how we feel, but if you were, you know, able to win this fight, bro, it'll be good look for you. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a better fight for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you definitely take that and run with that and secure more big fights like you have been. It's definitely, if I'm not mistaken, it's at a different weight class. I think it's at 147. So that's a different weight class than he's fought at. You know, hey, you know, the sky's the limit, my brother. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, bro. Everybody's got a bunch of chance, man. We'll see. He went on record
and said that he don't want to fight Devin if he was to beat Ryan, he don't want to fight Devin. He said he don't want to fight him because Devin got his ass whooped. He said what's the use of fighting him? He got his ass whooped. So
you got your ass whooped too.
Yeah, but he said I beat the person that beat him, so it's no need to fight him. So it's crazy. Rolly funny, bro. He's definitely funny.
I would like to see if Rolly does not win this fight. I would love to see a Rolly Ramirez versus an Adrian Broner. I would love to see that fight right there. That'd be a great fight to see. Just for the characters of both of them. Like, that shit'd be crazy.
That shit gonna sell tickets though, bro, because them boys, they definitely gonna get their bag and sell each other out. So for the social media, for the content wise, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking great, bro.
Yeah.
So moving on, Devin Haney versus, you know, Jose Ramirez. How do you feel about that fight, bro?
So Jose Ramirez is coming off of a few losses. You know, and one in particular, I think the last fight he fought, it was a pretty bad loss. Yeah. You know, Devin Haney is coming off of a bad loss, as we all know. It's been about a year since he's fought. Yeah. So, you know, I think this is a tune-up fight. I think this is a fight to kind of get Devin Haney back into the winning column, but that does not separate the fact, Devin Haney, man, we think you was a bitch. Because Ryan was on your ass, bro, and you done went through hell and high water to prove that this man was on all these different drugs and he was on PUDs and all. So, bro, but what my question to you as a fighter, where was your skills at? Where was your antennas at? Because to me, I mean, it didn't look like he was any stronger than what he would have been. You feel what I'm saying? And he was on your ass with a left hand that you could not duck.
Oh, fucking
and what was your skill at as a fighter? All this elite skill that you talk about all the time was missing. You know what I'm saying? So the drug that you're saying he was on, it didn't stop you from ducking. It didn't stop you from bobbing and weaving, my boy. So I just, man, listen, Devin Haney, bro, you got a long way to go and a lot to prove. You know what I'm saying? I admire that you back in the ring, that you back after that loss, and you're able to stand 10 toes and fight someone else. I salute that. Well, bro, you done bitched your way out of a lot of shit.
Yes, you did.
So now you got to put up or shut up. So
put up,
definitely,
bro.
this is a must win for you.
Yeah,
must
bro.
win for you.
Yeah,
100%. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely, I think you're a bitch for what you did, bro. That suing shit, that shit is just some lame ass shit, bro.
Straight up, bro.
Man, you should have just took it on the chin and kept it moving, bro. But honestly, me personally, I know you have some skill. Against Ryan Garcia, I don't know what the fuck the skill was. You couldn't block that left for shit.
On your ass,
motherfucker was on your ass, boy. He was putting belt to ass, bro. He whooped you worse than the fucking Eagles whooped the fucking Chiefs at the Super Bowl, bro. He was on your belt to ass on your ass, boy. But this fight against Jose Ramirez, I do think you win. I definitely think it's a tune-up. Jose Ramirez is a little older. He's definitely coming off some losses. He is a good fighter, but I just don't think he's on your level. And I'm going on record to say that. But you know, everybody got a fighting chance. So who's to say he don't come out and whoop your ass like Ryan Garcia?
He might.
Like, he might. You did go up 2 weight classes. You went from 35 and then you went to 140 to fight Ryan, and now you at the 147. So it is a different weight class. You say you feel better. You say your power is better. You say your skill is better at 147. You said those lower weight classes, you just didn't feel right. So this is different. So we definitely will see. I'm definitely going to tune in. I hope you win. Yes. I always like to see my brothers win, but you just put a bad taste in our mouth from that shit you did with Ryan Garcia. That's the only thing. I mean, you got the skill, you got the skills. You was one of those top dogs. You gotta, redeem yourself. This fight don't make you a top dog because this is a tune-up fight. You definitely got to fight, a T.O. You definitely got to fight Ryan again. You got to fight a Shakur or somebody like that. Maybe even fight Moose. Like, you got to fight one of them top dogs and knock them out. But this is a tune-up. Y'all know what y'all doing with this fight. And I hope you win. I don't want to see you lose again.
It's a must win.
This is a must win, but like I said, you just put a bad taste in our mouth about that suing shit and crying over Ryan Garcia, PD. Right. But other than that, man, you good, man. You got the skills. Just get back to doing what you're doing, bro, and cut out that sucker shit.
Yeah, man. That shit, it really didn't merit that, bro. Everybody take a loss. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, boxing actually is meant to lose and overcome. That's what the premise of boxing is, even back with the greats like Ali, people like that. Ali had taken some tough losses, but it was the amount of overcomes and gains that he, bestowed on people that is what made him legendary. So at the end of the day, bro, if you lost to Ryan Garcia, it wasn't your night. But you didn't have to go head first on and double down on the suing and all these other allegations just to kind of get that zero back on your record. I mean, that was tough, and that did leave a bad taste in our mouth. But we respect you as a fighter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we wish you the best in this tune-up fight. You know what I'm saying? But that was some bitch ass shit.
That was some bitch ass shit,
standing on that.
So just get back to it, bro. Next fight, we got T.O. fighting Arnold Barboza Jr. So that was gonna be a tough one, bro. Definitely. Both of them been on win streaks. Barboza ain't lose yet. He's undefeated. He's a champion. Also in that weight class. You got T.O. champion of the 140 weight class. How you feel about this fight, man?
Man, listen. T.O. And just referring back to the press conference, man, T.O. seemed, from what I took from the talking and everything he was doing, a little nervous. I mean, a lot of times when people do a lot of that talking and a lot of that being the guy that's, out in front and the loudest in the room, typically that's what they're using as a defense mechanism because they don't know, how the other person coming. The other fighter, he seemed very confident. You know what I'm saying? He seemed very poised. He said what he had to say, and it sounded like he ready to stand on that. Mm-hmm. So for me, this to me might be the more competitive of the 3 fights, and I'm definitely tuning in and locking in on this one. So definitely. I don't have a projected winner on this one, because of the record of the other fighter and then T.O. So we're gonna definitely see, who's who, and one's gonna walk away victorious, and we'll see. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling? What you thinking?
Same thing, man. I don't have no clear-cut winner. I think it's going to be a great fight. I do think, Tito need to, definitely buckle down, lock in, focus. Barboza ain't no pushover.
Yeah,
So it's
Barboza pressure.
definitely all those other fights he had leading up to this fight, it's definitely been like tune-ups for Tio. But I think definitely with this one, it's going to give him a run for his money. I just think he need to focus a little more. At the press conference, he was all about the jokes and, want to be the face of the boxing and get the attention on him.
Right.
Also, stone face, he looked like, man, I'm ready to whoop your ass right now.
Yeah.
Like
said what he said and meant what he said, and that was it.
He said what he said and meant what he said. He said he gonna whoop that man ass. So T.O., I hope you put on a great performance, man. Don't take that man as no pushover. You saying that the man, I hate, and this is another thing, I hate people, these fighters, why y'all do this to each other. Y'all always talking about the resume, you ain't fight nobody, X, Y, and Z. Man, honestly, they fight somebody, like, you can't keep, saying that they ain't fight nobody just because you ain't fighting them or think they worthy of being on your resume. But obviously, the man, the world champion, he fought some heavy contenders. Tio, you fought some heavy contenders. So you just gotta, be on point, man. Don't take this man as no pushover. You should be the winner, but also Barboza ain't no pushover, bro. So he coming to win, bro. He coming to win. He ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it's gonna be a good fight, and I don't know who gonna win, but we definitely gonna be tuned in for that.
Yeah, for sure.
News, and more news over the weekend. Tank fight remains a draw, right? And possibly they say the rematch a done deal. So how you feel about the decision remaining to be a draw? And also the second part to that question, how do you think the number 2 fight is going to turn out?
Well, I think that the fight being a draw is a great thing for Tank. I think that now you can kind of breathe a little bit, my brother, and just take a step back, analyze what happened in that fight, and realize the importance of your greatness, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like you here for a reason, a real reason. So hopefully all that retirement talk is out the window. Hopefully you can get back in there and really, buckle down and train the way you normally would train. And leading into the second question of how I feel like the second fight will go, I think, and this is no knock to Lamont Roach. I want everyone to know that we feel like here at Power Play that Lamont Roach did a great job in that fight.
He definitely did.
He was excellent, you know what I'm saying? And able to withstand what Tank brought to the table, what a lot of people can't do. A lot of people can't stand in the paint with a 50% Tank, let alone a 80, 90, 100% Tank. So for him to do what he did and come out with a draw, we commended, we saluted. But I feel like the rematch is going to be left in Tank's hands. Whatever Tank takes out of training camp, brings to the ring, that's how the second fight going to go. And so I think for him, you need to go into training camp like you've never gone into training camp before. Let this refuel you. Let this crank you back up, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like let's go. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in his corner, that's what I'm telling him. It's all or nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? Your legacy depends on this fight. You know what I'm saying? This rematch is bigger than just a payday. It's bigger than just a title on the line. Your legacy on the line. Who you are as a fighter on the line. Because you already let this one person put a blemish on your perfect record. You know what I'm saying? And again, boxing ain't all about perfect record. But that's something that you stood on. And you and your product to the world was, no one can beat me. Well, somebody tied you. So now what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he need to take that into the next fight, and we need to see a different, more polished, and a more well-rounded Tank. If we see that, man, it's hard to say that Lamont have a chance, man. How you feel?
So definitely, I think it's a good thing to remain a draw, because me personally, I don't think Lamont, pulled off that fight. I think Tank should have won by 2 points, but people said the knockdown, they both took a knee or whatever the case may be. Nobody talking about, Lamont Roach knee, but I just don't think he, did enough to beat the champ. But the draw needs to remain the same, because Tank didn't look like a shell of himself. Lamont Roach did give him a run for his money. Definitely, it was definitely controversially called by not calling that knee, but at the same time, y'all both took a knee, but I just don't think he did enough. So I think Tank should have put it off. But since they couldn't, come up with a fact, should we call it a knee? Should we not call it a knee? I think the draw is warranted. So I'm fine with the draw. Leading up to the rematch, they saying that it's possibly a done deal. Tank just gotta, he gotta get in his bag, but he need to fix those again out of the ring situations. Whatever his mindset is, his mental, get your mental right. Yes. You need to fix that with your coach. I don't know what's up with the new coach, and he's not a new coach yet. He was the beginning half of your beginning half of your career, the amateurs and all that. Fuck all that. When you was getting down in your bag, and when you was getting down to popping your shit, beating the Ryan Garcias, beating the Rollies, beating the Pitbulls, beating all these motherfuckers, you know who you had. You had Calvin, motherfucking Ford. So you need to get Calvin back in your fucking corner. Right. You need to fix that shit with Calvin. Yeah. Because if you don't fix that shit with Calvin, Lamont Roach is probably gonna be on your ass, boy. Yeah. Because they see he focused. He focused and he seen, nigga, y'all ain't on the same right now, y'all ain't on the same terms. Y'all bumping head to head. Like he looking in your corner. You're not listening to Calvin. You arguing with Calvin. So you're not even focusing on what Calvin telling you. That's your trainer. You need to listen to what all your trainers saying so you can, dissect this fight while you in it. But by you being hot-headed, not trying to listen to nobody, and thinking just because you got the skill and that's your homeboy, he gonna lay down. Your homeboy ain't come to lay down. Now y'all friends turn enemies. Now he want what you got. He want your spotlight. He want your title. He want your money. He want everything that you got. So you need to fix that with Calvin. Get on point. Buckle down. Take what you learned at training camp and apply pressure to this man, because if you don't apply pressure, he might be walking out the new champion, bro. And I hate to say it. Like you said, legacy on the line, because he put a blemish on your record. And it's not really about the record, but it's how things played out. Yeah. So they gonna say he figured out Tank. He figured out how to beat Tank, because the first one was a draw. And then if you come back and he beat you this time, clearly beat you, he got the recipe to beat Tank. And he already said he got you figured out and he know how to beat you. So you need to buckle down, bro. Fix that with Calvin and get in your bag, bro. Because if not, you just need to retire, bro. Because you going out. I don't want to see you go out bad like this. But you still that top dog. You still got the skills. But you just got a lot of distractions that you need to, fix and get on point, Yeah. Yeah. So, question to you, my brother, before we leave boxing, with all that Tank and Lamont Roach, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, excuse me, we have Lomachenko. Who is the top dog at 135?
That's a tough one. It's tough with what transpired with Lamont Roach and Tank, but I mean, I'm gonna stick with Tank. I'm gonna stick with Tank. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt in the fight. I'm gonna say that he's still the leader of the pack. I'm not 100% sold on Shakur Stevenson. You know how I feel about him. I just feel like it's a lot of talk, less action. I feel like he is a great fighter. I feel like he's a very skilled fighter, but at the end of the day, there's a lot to be seen and a lot left on the table when it comes to how he progressively is gonna get better against better competition. I like all the other fighters in the division. I feel like the division is more wide open than it was, because before this Lamont Roach fight, it was all Tank. Yeah. No one else. Now I feel like the floor is kind of open for another fighter to advance and step up. So I would still say Tank is the leader, but it's a little looser now. It's a little loose. So we'll see. How you feel?
I think, like you said, Tank definitely still top dog to me. Depending on the outcome from the rematch, he just got to handle it up. But I think Shakur, and I'm gonna say this on record, Shakur is on his heels. The reason why he's on his heels, like you said, skillful fighter. He fights the right way, defense. He's not the flashy and knockout type of person, but he definitely has those tremendous skills. My only thing is with Shakur, The reason why I don't put him over Tank is because you let too many people dictate what you need to do. Like, right? Yeah, we all want to see you knock people out. We all want to see you have that flashiness to you. We want to see you. They kind of want to see him like Tank. I don't think he need to. I think what's fucking him up for real is you keep calling out Tank. I don't think you need to fight Tank. And I'm not saying you ain't got the skills to fight Tank, because I know it's going to be a very chess match fight.
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro, you don't need to fight Tank. You don't need to keep calling him out. You need to set that standard for yourself. I'm already doing these fights with Turkey out of Sheep. They paying me big bucks. I'm going on record to say, you need to say, you the cash cow. Niggas need to fight you.
Right.
Niggas, I'm already making a lot of money. Turkey out of Sheep just gave me a big bag for fighting in Saudi Arabia. You niggas need to be fighting me. Your niggas need to be coming to me. But the more you keep saying, oh, I want Tank, scared of me, Tank need to fight me, it like makes you look, it makes you begging. Oh, bro, you do your thing. We like your style. We like the fact that you're very skillful at IQ. But the things that turn people off is that you keep calling this man out, or you looking like you begging, or, you know, those type of things. Bro, you're a great fighter. You are. You skillful. You are the clear-cut number 2. You on Tank heels. I think you could overcome Tank if he definitely lose to Lamar Roach. If he lose, that definitely, in my purpose, I think you become a number 1, because ain't no way I don't see you losing to Lamar Roach. I think you definitely go outbox him. I don't think Lamar Roach can, compare to you or Tank. But I think you need to, stop begging. Stop. Well, I ain't saying you really begging, but stop looking like you begging. Stop calling Tank out.
You definitely looking like
you begging. You don't need to fight. You don't need to fight that man. I think you set that standard for yourself. You niggas need to come through me now. I'm undefeated. He got a draw on his record. That's what I be saying. Yes. I don't gotta fight you no more, because you let some dude, some nigga that ain't even on our division come up and put a one in a draw clause for you on your record. You let them put something on your record. Nigga, we were supposed to have zeros until we met each other,
Right.
Until we met each other. Now, I'd be talking that shit if I'm Shakur. Nigga, I'm number 1. You niggas gotta come to me. I don't need Tank. So that's the only thing I say that's kind of fucking them up, because you look like you begging. But other than that, bro, keep doing what you're doing and kick it up. Make niggas come to you, bro. You ain't gotta call niggas out and fight niggas. You're a champion. You're the second best in that division. Make niggas come to you so you can distance yourself from Tank. You see Tank trying to figure out if he's gonna retire, is he gonna fight niggas. I say, since he ain't with that dilemma, trying to figure out if he gonna retire or not, you need to put that imprint on the division. I am number 1. You niggas need to come to me. You niggas need to fight me. So distance yourself from it.
And the floor is open. The floor is open for someone to take off.
The floor is definitely open.
So was there.
Yeah.
So man, listen, man. This is a monumental segment that we finna embark on right now, man. We're gonna call this one Press Play, and this one is for an artist and or song that we feel right now is what it is, and really, it's Florida based, so we're gonna rock with our fam here in Florida. You know what I'm saying? But it could be for the industry as well, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole music industry as a whole. But we're gonna rock with Florida, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, man. And right now in Florida, you know what I'm saying, who we feel like got it on lock. Not even we ain't gonna even pick a particular song this time. We just gonna pick a particular artist, man. We got to run with the boy. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Pot Scrape. One Boss Man D-Lo, bro.
D-Lo.
How you feeling about Boss Man D-Lo, man?
I think, man, he got Florida on hot right now, bro. Like, we definitely got a lot of artists, but right now, he just on a credible run, man. This man was touring all last year.
Yeah.
He didn't drop the album. Now he's toured again as of the 6th of March. The man, and his music ain't got to be for everybody. But one thing I can say, his songs are catchy. He got the kids. He got the trend. He got TikTok. He got everybody doing his song, bro. He got everybody doing his flows. He got everybody on his song. So I just think right now he definitely, that press play artist, Dilo, that man killing it, bro. He got it right now in Florida, bro. What about yourself?
Most deaf, man. I definitely agree with you on that, and I feel like, man, listen, dog, the homie been doing his thing, man, been hustling, been grinding, and it just puts in perspective what our mark in the industry is in Florida, bro. We hustlers, you know what I'm saying? And we really coming for that bag. Like, it ain't even about being the best lyricist. It ain't even about, all the extra accolades and the BET awards and all that different things. Like, man, bro, really stepping down, you know what I'm saying, coming from nothing, you know what I'm saying, from a small part of Florida that, you know what I'm saying, person I ain't even know was there. You know what I'm saying? Port Salerno, like, I ain't even know, you know what I'm saying? But salute to y'all and respect to y'all. Y'all got a true step of that came out, really put y'all on the map, you know what I'm saying? The bro doing his thing, so salute to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Over here at Power Play, we press and play on you, G. You know what I'm saying? 100.
Salute to you, my boy. It's the sax fifth.
Yes. So now that leads us into our second segment, you know what I'm saying, which is Power Play. Now this segment it more entails to, people who have made power plays, you know what I'm saying, whether it be in whatever profession it is. We're not limited it to music, sports, none of that. Whatever we see a person doing or people doing in a collective that's a power play that we respect, we're gonna shout y'all out on our platform, man. But for this one, for the very first one, my brother, we're gonna shout out ourselves, man.
Congrats to us, my boy,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Congrats to us,
We're gonna shout out ourselves,
man.
and we gonna shine light on ourselves, man. Because one thing about it, man, we grinded for this, we worked hard for this to make this happen. On the sacrifices that our families have made with us and supporting us, you know what I'm saying. So, and to embark on this journey again, like I told y'all in the introductory video, we working class men, you know what I'm saying, who provide for our families, but at the same time, we still have big dreams, and this is one of the bigger of those dreams, because me and bro got a lot of business ventures that we are embarking on, and we're gonna get into that with y'all at a later date. But for now, just know that Power Play Podcast is at the top of that list, and for us to manifest it and make it happen, you know what I'm saying, it's only right that we give ourselves the first Power Play segment to recognize ourselves here at Power Play Podcast, bro.
Salute,
so how
bro.
How you feeling?
Man, I think, man, just being on this journey, bro, we definitely been through a lot, to get to this point. People didn't see the vision of RIP. They didn't understand the vision. They definitely, was wondering if them boys really gonna do this. They talked about it, but it was a lot of pieces to the puzzle we had to, hammer out. And we here now, man. We made it happen. And this the sky's the limit, bro. And we're gonna go up. And we definitely gonna put on for our people. And definitely, this platform is for everybody. This is us giving flowers to everybody and shedding light on everybody. So definitely salute us, bro. We here, we did it.
It's gonna be a lot of guests that we have come on
from
all different walks of life.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna shed light on a lot of people locally, internationally, however it goes, man. Like, we even in talks with somebody in Thailand.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be
real soon.
It's gonna be a lot going on. So I'm hoping that y'all stay in tune and just follow us here at Power Play. Well, as my brother, man, I salute you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
On just following your dreams and chasing your dreams, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I congratulate you. And you know what I'm saying? One more round of applause for us here. Power Play Podcast.
Bro.
For sure. So now,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into another segment that's important. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help a lot of you niggas out. See, we shouldn't give you niggas no game.
Shouldn't give you niggas nothing.
But here at Power Play Podcast, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We shed light on it, on progression and progress, and we get game. So on this one, you know what I'm saying? With my boy, one J Lock, you know what I'm saying? We're going to walk into Power Play Parlays with J Lock.
What's
you know
up,
what I'm saying?
y'all?
So, bruh, lace them up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all before, when it come to parlay, you can look at my phone. It's dead out there. Zero. But I can't lace you up. But bro gonna get you right. So bro,
get you right, man.
And lace them on these picks, bro.
So my first pick for the Power Play parlays, we're gonna do two apps. We doing Prize Pick and we're gonna do Hard Rock. But first, we're gonna do Prize Pick. And I'm going with Giannis over 46.5 points, rebound, and assists. He hit it 90% of the time against his opponent tonight.
90% of the time.
They playing Cleveland. And yes, I know Cleveland is a great team, but 90% of the time, Giannis goes over points, rebound, and assists. The second one for Prize Pick will be Jalen Duren. He plays for the Pistons. That's they big man. I'm going with points and rebounds, 23.5. He is 100% against his opponent, Portland. They don't have their big man tonight. So it's just Jalen Duren in that paint. So it should be an easy win for him. So that's my 2-man for Prize Pick. Now moving along to Hard Rock. It's 2 ways you can do this. You can do the same line I gave you for Prize Pick on Hard Rock, or you can do Giannis over on a double-double. That's easy double-double. He averaged a double-double. And he's playing Cleveland, and he's 100% against Cleveland on double-doubles. Or you can do Jalen Duren double-double. He is 100% against Portland on double-doubles. Or you could do his points and rebounds for the 23.5. And I also got one more for the Spurs. You can do Devin Vassar over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He plays for the Spurs, right? So he is 90% against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So those are my power play parlays for today. And we're going to check in and see if they hit. They should hit, my boys. Y'all tap in with your boy.
Tap in. Most definitely. I'm taking notes right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get down through there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
so salute to you, bro. So, man, listen,
Appreciate
man.
That.
We enjoying y'all on this ride, man. You know,
Yes,
we want to leave y'all with, you know, what we consider the motivational conversation of the day. And, you know, we had a lot of thought on this. We went back and forth about, you know, what our message we want to give to y'all on episode 1. And I think that it's only fitting to use following dreams. I think that that's definitely the message to spread with what we have just embarked on, bro. So what do you have to say to the people about following dreams?
I say, man, no matter what, don't give up. Follow your dreams, man. It don't matter the age limit. If it's something truly in your heart you want to do, follow it, pursue it, man. We have one life. We don't want to grow up with regrets. We don't want to get to the end of our life with regrets and say, oh, man, I wish I should have did this. Oh, man, I wish I should have traveled a little more. Oh, man, I should have made that song I always wanted to make, or film that video I always wanted to do, or open up my own barbershop, or open up my own nail salon. Just whatever dream you have. And I know at times it seemed hard. It seemed, oh, man, I ain't got the money. Oh, man, I ain't got no help. Oh, man, I don't know how to run a business. Oh, man, I ain't got this. Man, sometimes it takes just getting up and do it. We got the internet. We got resources that we have to utilize to do any and everything we want, man. We got YouTube. We got Google. Those are the best resources we can have. And also asking people. I'm pretty sure we know friends and families that own businesses and did things and travel and did things, some of the things that we want to do. It's not wrong with asking for help. It's not wrong with asking people for advice. And that's what we here for. We gonna give advice. If we know it, if we've been through it, we're gonna shed light on it and we're gonna give you those resources. So just always never give up on your dreams, never give up on yourself. Be true to yourself and go after what you really want.
Most definitely, man. I would say to that, the one and the same, man. You know, we only got one life to live. And in this life, we'll be given various opportunities to embark on different journeys. It's on us with free will on whether we choose to do so or not. I think if you have a passion, if you have a goal, if you're driven towards one avenue of whatever profession that you believe in, I think you should go after it. And don't let anything stop you. You know, along the way, you have different life experiences that can alter it, that can make you change and maybe drift you a different way, or, in hindsight, you have to pick up a job here or do something over here, or actually not have a job and lay low for a second and maybe take care of a family member or whatever the case may be. Don't ever lose sight of your dreams, because that'll blossom into something spectacular for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Work hard for it, and just stay down. You know what I'm saying? And it'll come true. It'll come true. And it'll come true in the purest form. You will never know. You know what I'm saying? You looked at me and bro 10 years ago, we never know we'll be right here where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, we had a dream. You know what I'm saying? We knew what we wanted to do, but it's so many different variables in making it happen and, doing it and, supporting and, building families and having jobs and trying to, just trying to overcome life. You know what I'm saying? You feel like sometimes, I know it feel like when you deal with dreams and when you deal with different things that you aspire to do, you feel like you got to get everything else out of the way, then do the dream. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Build on that and continue to build on whatever it is that you're trying to do. And eventually your breakthrough will happen, man. And when it does, man, you're going to feel real good. Because like I said, here at Power Play Podcast, whether we have 1 fan or 1 million fans, we doing what we love to do. And I think that's going to shine through. And that's why our followers will be who they are, because they will see that. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we love to do, man.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Stay down. Follow your dreams, man.
Follow your dreams.
It'll come true. Definitely.
Yeah. Stay down to the come up.
Believe it. So, man, that's all we have for y'all today on episode 1.
Episode 1.
Power Play Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We thank y'all for, going on this ride with us. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Watching us, following us. All our information will be posted here. So you will know where to find us at. You know what I'm saying? And we out of here.
We out of here, man.
Power Play Podcast, man. Love.
My nigga 2 for the goat, these other niggas basic.